Hello, my name is Brendan Ferguson and I'm a senior at Northland Christian. 10 years has passed since Northland Christian opened its doors to the Kansas City area. And in those 10 years, Northland Christian has made quite an impact. Besides the hundreds of students that have walked through their doors, Northland Christian has ministered to many people in the local Kansas City area. And their influence has even reached states such as New York and New Mexico. And it's even reached overseas to the Dominican Republic. Now you may be saying, that sounds good on paper, but where's your proof? Whose lives actually have been changed? Well, why would I tell you when they can tell their stories themselves?
Hi, I'm Jake Maples. I graduated with Northland Christian with the class of 2014. I started going to Smithville when I was in 7th grade. I went there until my junior year when I switched over to Northland High School. When I transferred to Northland, I was pretty unhappy about it because I had a lot of friends in Smithville and it was my junior year. I was going into my junior year at Northland. When I was at Smithville, God was just kind of a routine. Started going to Northland, I started learning a little bit more about God through the people, through the teachers. It became real for me. God wasn't so much just routine. My mom was pressuring me to do soccer, and I hadn't really played soccer before. I came in probably the last possible day I could have done it, and I fell in love with it. And the next year I came back and I won All-State, and it was really good for me because I actually got a scholarship for soccer at Central Christian College now. Without all the positive influences from Northland, I don't think I would be at Central Christian College. It's kind of black and white between where my life was and where my life is. Everything is moving in a totally different direction. I can see where I was going as opposed to where I'm going now. And I gotta say, where I'm going now is a lot more positive. Northland Christian has turned my life around for the better.
Hi, I'm Sherry McCartney, and we've been at Northland Christian since it started 10 years ago. When our children were little, my husband and I purposed in our hearts that we would provide a Christian education for our kids. We were products of the public system, but God had placed this really deep call in our hearts for more for our kids. We could have had a nicer house, we could have had nicer cars, we could have had nicer vacations, or some years even vacations, but we decided to be obedient to the Lord and just step out and provide this for our kids. And when people ask me why Northland Christian, it's because it is a kingdom education school, and for our family that was the order that it needed to be in. It had to be about the kingdom first and the education second. And for us at Northland, Christian education doesn't cost, it pays. And I don't think in heaven that we will regret one dime that we spent here. Our kids daily walked into the intersection of the living word and the written word. The living word was presented to them every day through teachers that were living vibrant, passionate relationships with Jesus, that presented to them every single day the written word, which was the truth, which is the truth. And that is something you can't put a price on. I believe that when our kids are in heaven throwing their crowns at the feet of Jesus, that it will not have a trophy or a letter jacket or a high school diploma or a college diploma attached to it. All it will have is what they did for the kingdom. And that's what we want for our kids.
Hi, I'm Josiah Sanders. I'm a junior at Northland Christian this year, and I came to Northland Christian in the 3rd grade. I've loved it ever since. When I came here, you could just tell the difference of this school. The love that I got from the teachers and from the classmates was amazing. I learned so much, whether it was about life in general, or whether it was about the different subjects we study, but most importantly, I learned a lot about Christ and what it means to be a Christian. Sadly though, in the 3rd grade, just like many other families in the year 2008, my parents had to pull me out of the school. I had to go to public school for 2 years, and that had a big impact on my life. Honestly, my life just kind of went downhill from there. I was cursing, I was rebelling against my parents. I mean, I was grounded basically every other weekend. But finally in the 6th grade, I was able to come back. And that's when things began to change. A new teacher, Mr. Kevin Rice, came to our school and he kind of took me under his wing. Now I'm leading a Bible study here at Northland Christian, and it's been a great experience for me. It's really taught me how to lead. It's given me the experience to hopefully be the pastor that I want to be someday. God is on the move at Northland Christian.
I know. God is on the move.
Well, there you go. You now have proof that Northland Christian has changed lives, and it will continue to do that and to build a legacy here at the future site of Northland Christian.